This one time at bard camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at bard camp, where the lutenist pluck and the flutenist blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat, be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1. One time at bard camp, it was really exciting. We thought we played in the Dorian mode all weekend because the Dorian mode's really interesting mode because it doesn't raise 6. It's like major and minor. Regular people walk across, we got frustrated because they actually like us to play in the major and minor modes because it helps with music theory. We said, well, whatever. Well, anyway, my friend, his name was Presto Allegro. He wouldn't settle down. He would only play in the hyper Dorian mode. So we brought in some druids and mixed some herbs and gave him some methamphetamines. And now he only plays in the Ritalin mode. This one time at bard camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at bard camp, where the lutenist pluck and the flutenist blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat, be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1. One time at bard camp, there was a second edition bard that came in, and he's really interesting because second edition bards could actually like shoot lightning bolts and fireballs and magic missiles and stuff. So he went to the forest and actually started blowing up trees. But we had a first edition bard, he didn't like it very much because they're actually druids before they become bards. Well, they got into a big fight and they started pounding each other, and the second edition bard didn't really realize that the first edition bard was actually a 15th level cleric, 7th level fighter, and 13th level fighter, thief person. So he actually beat the snot out of him, and at the end he managed to pin him down to the ground and give him a wedgie with his G-string. This one time at bard camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at bard camp, where the lutenist pluck and the flutenist blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat, be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1. This one time at bard camp, we had these two musicians, and they actually came up with an idea for a musical amplitudification spell to make their instruments louder. Even though they're acoustic instruments, they really thought them to be louder. So they were actually playing too loud, so we put them into the forest. Well, the forest happened to be the troll feeding grounds, and it really was a great place to put them because the more we found that both of them would be eaten. So the moral of the story is if you're going to use musical amplitudification spells, you have to watch out for when trolls feedback. This one time at bard camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at bard camp, where the lutenist pluck and the flutenist blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat, be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1. This one time at bard camp, we had these elven exchange students coming over, and that was really nice, and they're friendly, they know lots of stuff, they know lots of songs. So they were really fun, but they didn't have the same bathing procedures as regular humans. Like, we use like showers and pools and stuff, but they actually take fruit and they rub it all over the naked bodies and they scrape it off, and that's how elves get clean. We said, well, that's strange, so we took them to the cafeteria. And the elves, you know, they have no shame. They just took off all their clothes and started wrecking themselves with like cangelos and apricots and nectarines and grapes. Anyway, that day the apiary broke and a bunch of bees got loose. One of them flew to the cafeteria and landed on an elf's head, and he wouldn't settle down, so we smashed him on the forehead with one of our lutes, and that's how we got B flat. This one time at bard camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at bard camp, where the lutenist pluck and the flutenist blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat, be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1. One time, at bard camp, we decided to build this Renaissance village, and we all dressed up in different costumes, and we invited for people all the local villages and cities. It was really fun. And some of the customers actually started showing up in garb, and it was very exciting. They would sit down and they watch my show, and there was drinking and eating and... This one time at bard camp, where all the bards do go. This one time at bard camp, where the lutenist pluck and the flutenist blow. Tunes while the drums go rat-a-tat-tat, be sharp, be natural, never be flat. Charisma is your highest stat at the camp where the bards all go. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1. And when you're at bard camp, we sing this very song. And just like at bard camp, now you're all +1.